Alright, so many people are gonna get caught in the trap of thinking that ChatGPT and AI is limited in the ways that it can help you make more money. And in this video, I'm gonna show you yet another way that anybody can take ChatGPT, use ChatGPT to help you either exercise or learn a skill, and then utilizing that skill. Now, the best way that I've been gauging just how can ChatGPT help people make money every day, and it's simple. What are people being paid to do every day right now with ChatGPT? And one of the best ways that I'm able to gauge that is I go to Fiverr, right? I look on Fiverr and I see what kind of services people are offering. And in this video, we're not doing the blog posts, we're not doing none of that. Landing pages, website design is one of the most popular things that people need. They go to Fiverr for, and there's people making hundreds of dollars right now building websites, right? I'm about to show you exactly how you can use ChatGPT to create something simple that you could possibly even sell to somebody. But before we do that, what's up, man? My name Rico. I make a video every day about how to make money online. I need you to comment where you're from. I'm trying to make a map that highlights every place I've touched in the world. And if I give you value in this video, if you could please give me a subscribe, that would help a lot. Let's get right to it. All right, so the first thing I want to show y'all, number one, is the fact that people are definitely building landing pages and making money. I mean, this guy's getting $75 a pop, a landing page with 4 sections. A landing page is something that's simple to make, and like you said, like I said, people are buying these all day, right? So we're not gonna waste no more time. We're gonna get right into ChatGPT, and I'm gonna pretty much walk you through building this type of stuff with ChatGPT, right? All right, and we're in ChatGPT, and so I always want to give a specific idea, give it something specific, right? Especially to start it off, because that's gonna sort of prime it to get what you want to get back, right? So I'm gonna do a fictional scenario, right? And you can use this especially if you're in maybe a town that's not LA, not Houston, somewhere that might still have mom and pop shops, right? So with a landing page, I know a lot of companies can benefit from having like a menu, having their menu readily available online, and it might even benefit you, bro, if you have it built already, and you can go in, you can show them, like, imagine calling them and asking them, hey, can I build this website for you, right? And there's a whole nother thing when you can call them and say, hey, I've built this for you, take a look at it, right? That's some game right there that a lot of people miss, and that I had to learn down the line. But anyway, I'm gonna prime it. I'm gonna say I want to create a landing page style menu for a mom and pop pizza shop locally. Can you help me do it? Boom. And it says, yes, I'd be happy to help. Can you provide more information about what you have in mind for the landing page style menu? What kind of information would you like to include? Do you have any designs, preferences, and specifications? So we're going to answer that one by one. We're going to say, and this is what you need to do to prime ChatGPT to spit out what you want, because I know a lot of the times, if you've used it, you've noticed that sometimes it kind of comes off as not as smart as you would think, but that's because it's machine learning, right? So if you can prime it and tell it, hey, this is what I want, then you'll get a better result. So I'm going to answer each of those questions. I'm going to say, I would like to include no header, a background image of pizzas. I would like to include all their items, which I'm sure I would tell it later on to do. And I want a modern red theme, right? And let's see what it kicks back. And I will tell it no, right? And so here goes ChatGPTing again. I am the freelance web designer, and I need your help with the code. Can you help? And then it's actually starting to write it out now. All right, boom. And so it's laid me out sort of a foundation, but these aren't the menu items I want, right? So I'm gonna come over here to Big Joe's Pizza, which is a popular pizza chain here in Fort Worth. I'm gonna copy their menu, cause see, like, even right now, they're having to use something like Slice Life, which I'm sure is decent. It works out, but if they could have their own, I'm sure it would even be better. So I'm just gonna grab all this, and I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna see if I can paste this in. These are the menu items. And let's see, knowing ChatGPT, it said, whoa, wait a minute. Boom, and ChatGPT got a little lazy, so I'm gonna ask can you code out more of the menu items, please? And so it generated this code and it got tired. And so here's a hack. Just say continue. Okay, and it tried to regenerate, but you know what, bro? You know what? ChatGPT, that's a lot of menu items, right? All right, so we're gonna grab the code that it did finish and we're gonna use that as a starting point, right? So I'm gonna take this code and I'm using Visual Code Studio today, right? Because I'm gonna teach y'all a little something about websites. First of all, the website is a big folder. It's a big folder. So I want to create this, right? And I'm gonna new file, HTML. I'm gonna make a new folder in documents called Pizza Landing. I'm gonna call this home, right? Okay, and now I'm gonna paste my code in, boom, and it's there, right? So I'm gonna go over here and now it's pretty much, it's recognized it as HTML. I'm gonna come to that file and I'm even gonna rename it here and do HTML add, and then I'm gonna open that, and then boom, this is what we have so far, which boom is nothing, right? You're like, we can't do anything with that, right? But the other part of this that ChatGPT put out for us was the CSS, which was the styling, right? And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna copy that and you're gonna come over here to the head, right? And you're gonna do a style tag, which that's why I use an editor like Visual Code, because it helps you if you're a beginner, and then you paste that in and you hit save, right? Pizza home.html, and I'm gonna save this off as a new one, and then I'm gonna open this up to see what we have, right? So here's what we have now. We've added our styling and everything like that. As you notice, I kind of took some of the other code and added in just the prices. Right now, I'm gonna tell ChatGPT that these text boxes are kind of skewed, so I'd like them to be all the same size, right? So I'm gonna come down here, and I've got to completely refresh the site now. Let me come back here to where we already have some rapport and say, can you update just the CSS to make all the red boxes the same size, right? Okay, so boom, it gave me that one just little snippet of code. So I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna come back in Visual Code Studio and I'm gonna replace what it's saying with the menu item, and then I'm gonna save it, and then I'm gonna refresh over here, and boom, they're all now the same size. So that's good. Now, as far as the background image, right, we want the background image right here. It says pizza background, but we want an actual image, right? So we're gonna come over here to Google, and I want to use just image like this, something like this, something simple, because I know, especially in the comments, a lot of people are gonna say, oh, this is just basic though, and it is. And for the sake of this video, it is basic, because I don't want to keep y'all on a 2-hour tutorial to do everything that I would do. However, just to show you how to set it up and how you can take ChatGPT and take it further, then that's huge, right? So you're gonna right click this and you're gonna copy the image address, right? If you were gonna save the image or take your own image or take something off their site, you would save it and then you would link it. But in this, for the sake of this example, I'm just gonna come over here, and with code, you're always gonna be inside the parentheses or the quotations or whatever. So you're just gonna simply delete that out and paste that in, and let me see if that works. Boom. All right, now we've got the image, right? So something I would do to make this more modern, right, I would say, can you update the CSS to make the boxes have rounded corners and a mild drop shadow? Boom. So it spit that out, and we're gonna update that because I want that to kind of stand out. But that's what I'm showing you with this video, is that, bro, the possibilities are endless. All right, boom. So now that looks just a little better, right? That looks just a little better. One thing I would do is maybe, let me see if they have a logo. Big Joe's Pizza logo. I'm gonna ask it, can you write me a snippet of code and just the snippet to add in a image of the logo in the top of the page? And it tells you exactly where to copy it to, right? which is above any other content in the body tag, right? So that's the CSS. So boom, the body tag, this is the first image, right? And then boom, the image source, we're gonna copy it from here, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do copy image address, right? And then we're gonna come over here and paste that in, right? And then come over here and test it out. Boom, and there you go. We have a simple landing page for a mom and pop business that we just created in no time. So just start putting your brain in this. Go on Fiverr, bro. Look at this stuff and say, bro, I'm gonna learn how to do this, right? And you can take this to the next level. You can make this look 10 times better. But I promise you, if you were to take this to somebody and say, hey, I made this for you, you know what I'm saying? Let's do business. Then a lot of the times you're gonna get clients, or you can hop on Fiverr with it, bro. Get good enough. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I love y'all. Let's get it.